What's up, guys, and welcome back to Moist and Mighty Megastore. Welcome back to Megastore Simulator. We are starting off at the end of day 132 here, and we have been hard at work. So we did get our summer set up. Oh my goodness, everything is already gone. I just finished the end of the last episode, and I wanted more pain. So yeah, we're gonna have to work on this. Now the thing is I did just spend the last I don't even know how many minutes, maybe 30 minutes or something like that. We had to get 53 different pallets onto shelves, and it was not easy. Oh shoot, I've got another one over here. I think we can actually move this. We are pretty much maxed out in space. Like, that's one here, that's one here. I think, oh, we might not. Oh, we did put that there. Okay, so we've got one big rack with a little bit of empty space. I'm gonna put this here, I guess. Can we still open this door? We can. Okay, we're really running out of warehouse space. We need to get to level 90 and 95 and 100 and whatever else. I think this is going to be the last episode that we're going to be able to do until we just let this thing cook, because there's no way we're going to be able to keep up with everything. But we do definitely have lots of stock in the back. We just got to let our warehouse workers get that out to the front of house. So yeah, that's going on there. Now today, we're going to be taking on this over here. This is one of the ugliest things I have ever seen, and before they do too much, we're going to take all of these things off. Naturally, this is taking a heck of a lot longer than I expected it to. We're doing this because we don't want them to put any more things in here, because we are going to be completely reworking the music department today, and it is going to feel so good. This is easily our weakest spot. I actually think this might be one of the top sellers in terms of making money, but easily one of the ugliest for sure. Okay, so it looks like a lot of our records are still out here. Listen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna recycle. Just kidding, scratch that, pretend like you didn't see that. I wanted to make a cool transition that's probably gonna take me like 15 minutes, but it's gonna be 1 second for you guys. Bam, there we go, dude. That looks amazing. We have completely annihilated the entire music section here, and now we've got a fresh palette to work with all of the new options that we have. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was painful. I had to go through, unload everything, throw that stuff away, try to quickly take the tag off before somebody tried to restock it. We wasted a lot of money there, but it's going to be worth it. So if we go into our music section and we take a look at the furnitures, this is what we were working with before. These were the only two things. That was it. Obviously really, really ugly. Now we've got big music hangers, record stands, stylish shelves, and round music shelves. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through, we're going to get one of each of these, and then I think what we should do, let's order that first. Actually, that's going to be $5,000. That's pretty expensive. We're going to grab these, and then we're going to do pretty much what we did last time with the summer section, which we're going to get everything up there. We're going to try to like lay things out, plan things out, and kind of see how it works before we commit to anything. Whoops, I clapped my face cam off when I went to record the time lapse or whatever it was. We just I turned the face cam off for that, obviously, and I forgot to turn it back on. But we're back here, baby. So we haven't been using this. This is a new thing. I forgot about it. This will let us take a lot more. That makes things a lot easier. And now these are going to be all of our new options. Now, the other thing that we should do is probably grab every single new item. Now, we might end up regretting this. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, because we've got vinyls, which are bigger, but then we've got a lot of little CDs too. Ooh, the pain of sadness. I feel that one. So I don't know. We'll see if we can place these all in nice places, but we're just gonna go through. We're gonna add one of each of these, and then we're gonna try to lay things out and see what we think. And actually, you know what? Let's be even smarter about this time, because you know, a couple trips doesn't hurt. Let's get I'm gonna get all of the guitars first. We should go, well, then we might end up missing stuff. Let's just get one of everything, and then we can organize it. Absolute pain, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we had 53 items in the summer section. This is 56. We just have to do this all again. So we're gonna purchase this. We're gonna send this to the storefront. We could try, honestly, because it is somewhat organized on the truck. We should try to keep things in their piles. Some of the guitars are going to be in different spaces and stuff, but like a lot of CDs will all be together. So we're going to see how that looks for us here. Like these are all CDs right here. So let's just take these. Are these CDs? That's a violin. That's a CD. Violin case. You want to keep those together. CD. Now we're cooking with gas. Trev. Neon Moon CD. Oh, now it's going to start getting a little bit sketchy. Any CDs you see? CDs nuts. All right, let's we're gonna take the CDs in that we could see so far. Oh my goodness, dude, we're learning from our mistakes in the last episode. So I'm going to put CDs over here. Let's pick up all of these. Let's get these out of the way. So that's our furniture. And we don't want to put it where the furniture is going to go. So you know what? Let's take all of this and we're going to put the CDs over here. Missed one guy. Sorry, buddy. Oh, please don't explode. Thank you. Okay. Bro, this is a game changer. Using the big dolly, using the being smart about how we're doing this. So let's go. Good old guitars here. That's a bag. I guess guitar bag would go with the guitars, right? Neon lime guitar, crimson guitar, walnut guitar. Just kidding, we can't get that, but now we've got a guitar pile. We could go musical instruments maybe over here. Guitars. Oh, more CDs. Walnut guitars. Or a guitar here. Purple guitar. Oh, bass guitars, but that is considered a guitar, so we'll take it. So these are going to be all of our guitars. Let's grab the other, like, cellos and whatever else we have, and maybe the bags as well. I guess cello. Like, do we want to split it like percussion, string? Oh no, those are actual. Oh wait, those are ukuleles, I think. All right, this one's gonna go in a pile. That's gonna be a later sort. Cello, ukulele. Oh, it's cello, uke, and uke. Okay, so we'll keep these close to the guitars, but it's not quite a guitar. Obviously, we're gonna want to split them up from like electric and acoustic and everything else. But all right, so cello bag, violin case, violin. Oh boy, okay, we missed a couple of these, but it's fine. We also have two more. Let's just get these CDs up there. Gonna try to make our life easier by being a little bit more serious about it right now. So we could put these over here. We're gonna take these CDs. We're gonna go over yonder. Violin with its case. Where's that cello? Here's the cello with its case. You know what? I'm gonna place these a little bit nicer again, just to keep things organized. Beauty. And then these are ukes. Put our ukulele situation over here, so there's still strings but not quite guitars. We could honestly probably fix the guitars too. So we've got 3 bass guitars. This is a uke. Put that over there. We've got V guitars. We've got electric guitars. And then we've got classic guitars. So it goes V electric classic. This is an electric. Put that over there. This is a guitar bag. So we'll put that on the end. Ocean blue guitar. Is that considered a classic or floral sun? If it doesn't say classic, we're not going to put it over there. That's our things. Okay, we're looking all right. Our furniture over there in the corner. Can't forget that. That's the most important part of this. And then, I mean, I guess we're at the point, if we're already doing that, we've got most of this stuff done. We did the hard part. We can just organize these one by one. We're going to put like speakers and stuff over here. CD is going to go over yonder. That is going to be an absolute mess we're going to have to take care of later. Holy cow, there's so many CDs. Where are you going? Okay, ukes were over here, right? Guitar strings. I guess we'll put that next to the cases since that's kind of an accessory. Drums. Oh, goodness, dude. I guess we'll just kind of have this in the music section. Another freaking CD, bro. That is going to be the end of me. And another drum right there. Hopefully this is going to be our last. It's definitely not going to be. Of course, we've got a ton of vinyls and stuff we got to grab. It is our last one, dude. This thing is OP. Hopefully there's not going to be another truck showing up because I actually feel pretty good about this so far, although we did kind of creep into the what's it called? Guitar amp speaker. I'm going to put that with like electronics. Anything well, maybe we put that with guitars, actually. Guitar accessories is going to be this. Speakers and sound makers are going to be over there. I guess all this is sound making. And then these we can throw over next to the CDs. And we could try to clean this up a little bit. We can get all the CDs on one thing, and then this way they're going to be really easy to count. And it looks like we don't have a second truck coming, which is good. We're going to leave this out here because we're definitely going to need more furniture. But all right, we're looking pretty good here. This is the quickest organization that we've had. Now, I actually feel like this is going to be a bit easier than what we had going on down here. Down here, we had to figure out, you know, where we had to put what, how many of each we had to have. I mean, most of these, I think, are going to be really simple. The biggest thing, the easiest thing is just going to be this. So let's get a record stand. I was hoping that was going to be, it's not as big as I thought, but let's start with, I guess let's just put some vinyls up here. Now, it's split into sections like that. Okay, I kind of want like that. I kind of want like well, is that crazy? I feel like that's going to look really nice, but that might be a little bit crazy. Although the vinyls, there's only 5, so I actually do think that makes sense. I think we put these like that. We need to go through the whole box. But I think we do full rows of vinyls. Wait, you got to finish it, Trev. Do full rows of vinyls here. The good news is is that we know that all of these, like all these products we previously had on shelves, they're already coming out at the same prices we had them at, which I hope, yes, okay, prices have not changed. But that way, like we don't have to reprice things. We don't have to get things up into the warehouse. We don't have to worry about anything. These, our people will end up refilling once the spots are taken. So let's go buy a few more of these. Oh, this is, I love it so much, dude. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going to say we need at least... honestly, probably 5. Let's go ahead and purchase those, send those out front. We've already got our thing over here. Things are moving. Come on, Greg. TJ, I forget what we call Jay, maybe? I don't remember what you are. I'm going to go with Greg. I like Greg. Maybe it's a whole fleet of guys out there just waiting for the orders that are constantly coming in because we don't prepare perfectly every time, and then we just got to call them even though they just left. But just taking our time. Okay, beautiful. There you go. So we're gonna get these out here. I don't know what our final order is gonna be. Let's just set these. I guess we kind of want them next to the boxes though, don't we? And then we can clean up as we go. Get this here. So these are gonna go on this. Got another one here. So we've got 4 slots on each one. And of course, we're going to have one too many, but that's fine. That can bleed over into the CD section. And we'll just have to put those 2 next to each other. Get these complete. And then move this out of the way. Grab another one. Put this over here. Get this guy on the left. Hopefully that's a good spot. We can move one thing if we have to. Pick all these guys up. And then we're going to start getting to work on the CDs, which I'm assuming are a similar situation. It's just a double. Oop, hold on. We don't want that there. And we can kind of get to work on this. I did just realize we're going to have, I mean, we could have gone color coordinated, which would be nice, but I'm not doing that. Don't ask me to do that. We're going to have a lot of these. So we get 4 per. That's another one. We're going to need 4 more. We've got 3. Shoot. All right, let's go grab that, and we're going to finish this up. Sorry, Greg. I know. We just talked about this. Efficiency is key, baby. We're going to lock ourselves in a little dungeon over here, and we're not letting ourselves out until all the CDs have been placed. Don't do that, Trev. Hold on. Be careful, because somebody could try to come... I hate when they come in and try to redo it. Throw those over. This is what I do. I cannot believe that this is my YouTube channel. This is my job. This is my life. I get to sit here and act like an idiot and do this. Thank you guys. You guys are going to hate me. Now that I think about it, I think I only want to do 1 per on these. Let me take these off because it's just going to be too many. And these are, I think it's 2 albums in there. Hold on. If I put this here. No, yes, it's 2 per line times 2, so it's 4 per line. I feel like that's good enough. Let me get myself back in my little cubby hole here. Okay, this is where things are going to get a little bit sketchy. So we got to pull this off and then turn that off. We got to pull this off because we're just going to have way too many racks happening. I really hope these end up being even and we can make it like a back-to-back situation. If not, we'll just keep it against the wall. Bro, that is just infuriating. Hold on. Can I get this one? Of course not. And then I can't put stuff back. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you, whoever is restocking so diligently. Oh my, dude, are you freaking kidding me? How about this one? Oh my God, there he is right there. Can I get this one? Yes. Oh, you're wasting our money, but it's my fault. I just don't want this to be like completely nothing but these shelves up here and the seat. Like those will take 2 because it's only 5 or like 1 per slot, 5 or 6 per row, whatever it is. Looks like maybe 7. Take these things off before he gets any bad ideas. Oh, hold on. We're out of space. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, throw that away. Oh, we get money back. That would have been a good idea if we would have been doing that earlier. We were just throwing it away. Okay, so when he restocks that, we're going to fix that. But now we just put these in here. And since these have so many extra products per slot, there's just no reason to have to do 2 rows of it. It would look nice, I guess, but let's try to save on a little bit of space. Space is at a premium here. And it's nice because it's not too uniform. Like I like that it's a little bit random. I like that we have some random shelves and stuff down in the beach area. Like I don't want it to be this proper, pristine, perfectly organized, although for my, the voice in my head, that would probably be nice. As a store, you want non-perfection. As we have the perfect CD. That's funny. And dude, we were so close. We were actually so close to perfection. We've got 1 left here, and there's 2 slots. I might have to fill that slot. Let's pick our favorite CD. We're going to fill that slot with it just so that we have a full setup. Oh, this we have to take out too. I kind of like this one. Let's put that there, and then he'll refill that. And then once he's done with this, we're going to take all of these out and get rid of this one and do maybe something from that side. Recycle those, and let's take, I don't want too much color. Maybe this one. Beautiful. And then these we can box up, and we just wasted 50% of our money, but that's fine. And of course, it's 5 of them. It's not going to be the perfect amount that we wanted. Dang it. It always works out that way. But wait, what's this? No. Hold on. Take this back. Please. God! Take this back. Please don't. Yes. Perfect. Bang. Get rid of this, pick this up, get rid of all this stuff, and now we have to get into the hard part, as if that wasn't the hard part. I just had a grand idea. I'm gonna scurry back to the office. This is gonna make our life so much easier. If we go in management, manage staff, let's take a look at our restocker. I can't believe we don't have any cashiers. That's really sad. Restockers. Oh, you can pause now. I'm just gonna pause everyone. Rex is going to take a break after finishing the current job. Appreciate you. I don't even think he was on the clock. Oh, no, he's late. I was going to put... Oh, we have people specifically on music still. We should probably just do all for everything. I think that's what was slowing us down a little bit. I was actually going to change the people to something that wasn't music. I was going to put them on vending or whatever. But, okay, so that's a good shout. We're going to pause everyone, and now we can freely move things around and not worry about it. So this is going to be our big one. I think I want guitars on everything. What's the back side of this look like? These are probably going to want to be on the walls. So these have 10 slots. The thing is the guitars go by so quickly. I'm going to assume this cream guitar is the same. Do we want... I think I want a full row of guitars for everything. So if we put these across like that, then I'm going to put these down here. Put this all the way across, because they just they go like hotcakes. We honestly probably need more than that. We could probably do 10. Let me move these guys out of the way. Guitars are one of the highest selling things that we have. I just want to make sure we have enough, you know, space for everything. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 types of guitars. And if we were going to do this, really anything that well, this is going to be tough. Any of the instruments, 15, the ukes, can you put these on here? No, but I'm assuming these you can. I don't know if we want to mess with that though. We'll just assume 15. So we need 2 each. So we would need 30 of those. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, let's just do one of each. We're gonna cut 15 in half. We'll just get 6 more and we'll see where we're at. And if we want to continue it, we can. Oh, look at all these people lined up, ready to go. Appreciate y'all. All right, so we're gonna get 7 of these bad boys. $7,000. That's light work. Hey, Greg, good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you as always. Working that midnight shift. Luckily, we're stuck in a time loop and it doesn't go past 10 p.m. Otherwise, I'd feel a little bit bad. You know what? Let me grab this last one for you. Can I just like, I place this up here? Oh my goodness, bro. We are full of good ideas today. Unfortunately, that one didn't work. We're going to line these up later where they need to be, but we're at least going to have these things out here. And then we could start taking guitar. Well, we should probably line these up first to make sure we're doing it right. Let me double check. Can we put a cello on this? We can. Can we put a violin on it? Probably not. No. Okay. So that does help us out. Let's take this off. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13 spots that we need, and we have 2 each. We're gonna need 7 of these, so it's not, and again, it's just never even. I say we do 3 on this wall, 4 on this back wall back here. So let's move these over. Let's get these things set up nicely. I get this all the way against the wall and a little bit off. And then we get this one to be lined up with that. Beautiful. Just like that. Okay, now we could take these and we can snap them in to behave nicely against the wall. Perfect. Why? I feel like every time it's like the number of products is not even, but that's okay. So now we can go through and we can safely just kind of put things across wherever they need to go. That's good. Ooh, we just made that. So we've got the classics. Then I would say electric, V, or bass. Probably electric, then V, then bass. So you got to do 2, and then you can go. Oop, I didn't do 2 like that. Oh, these hold more. Interesting. Pick up one at the end. Make sure we have all the slots filled there. Electric guitars are rad. Oh, shoot. This comes in more. But that's, dude, it's fine. It's whatever. Just give me my money back. It's not a big deal. We're just going to have one slot for each so it looks nice. I don't care if we make enough profit. We're making enough anyway already. It's weird. So the electrics come in 7. The basses come in 6. The regular guitars come in 3. I mean, technically, we should probably have more of the regular guitars. But it's, well... Hold on a second. If we had one more, we could have that. I'm down, bro. I think we've already got that up there, and then that way it would be even. They're not going to be next to each other, but that's fine. At least it kind of keeps the Oh, hold on. Let's make sure this is snapped against that. At least it keeps the continuity to an extent. We could even go to the opposite side. So now we're just going to bring this all the way across here. Like, they're not next to each other, so it doesn't look like a lot when you're looking this way, but then you look over here. Oh, hey, more guitars to be able to buy. That's nice. And then that way our restockers aren't going to have to work as hard because they're not going to be stuck restocking these things every time 3 are sold. So that's good there. Let's get rid of this CD in here, and... which one looks the... do we want to just keep it the same? I guess we could just keep it the same. That's already looking miles better. Now, where do we think we want these guys? And then also, where are we going to put all... there's still so much stuff to put on shelves. We should probably see... I'm really excited about this. I'm curious what can go on this. Like, can we put a guitar on this? No. That's on a music hanger. What goes on a... I guess anything that would go on a shelf. So, like... gig bags, probably. Yep, we could do... oh, we've got multiple spots. That is nice. Let me take this off. So that's eligible. Let's put that on the back side if it's eligible. Guitar strings are eligible. I don't know that I would want... well, we could have like a guitar... ooh, hold on. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to have a guitar set up here. All of our guitar accessories. We had 3 guitar accessories, so that's perfect. Now I need another one of these things. Hold on, let's go buy it. Oh, the stylish music shelves too. So I think anything that's a shelf, you're going to be able to... so yeah, that'll make sense. Hold on. Can we put like a drum here? And then the bigger drum down here. Perfect. We've got another one the opposite direction. So obviously all those could go on there. Could we put a cello on here? Oh, shoot. Cello needs to go on the music hanger. Okay. So we'll put that here. Cellos are going to go across the board. And honestly, we should probably have a double cello, but we don't really have a space for it because we have double of the other ones that come in 3. It's fine. It's not a big deal, but who cares about a cello anyway? All right. So then we've got cello gig bags. We've got ukes. Ukes we know can't go up there. Oh, they can. This gets interesting now. How many ukes do we have? We've got 4 ukes, so we could do 2 of those back to back. Let me go get, this one's the mirrored stylish shelf, so we're going to want the regular one. Hey, Greg, it's your favorite customer. So we've got, we only have 3 ukes plus the bag, though, so that'll work. So we'll put the crimson uke up top. Let's have the bag down next to that. We'll have the blue one over here, and then we'll have the normal one right there. Now, these are really cool shelves, but we want to be careful not getting too many of these. I don't really know how I want to organize this. We've got violin case, cello gig bag, and then these 4 speakers here. The problem, I wish this held 4 things. That would be nice. I think I kind of like ukes being like this. And I think we have like a little walkthrough. I just really like the look of these over the main shelves. Do we want them together? Yeah, they could be together. So let's have this towards the middle. Put that up like that. All right. I almost feel like we could have the records like this. Let's make sure we have all the vinyls in one place. I think we have 2 or we have 3 vinyls, don't we? This is a CD. That's all CD. Let's start with vinyls. We'll have it come up to the pole just like this. Move this guy out of the way. Let's move this for right now. Get the other vinyl next to that. Didn't we have another vinyl? Oh, there's 3 vinyl things. Oh, this is vinyls and CDs. Okay, actually, move this out of the way. Vinyls. CDs go on the back side. Might end up moving this at some point. And then this could be on the front, so it tells you, hey, we have vinyls and CDs, if that makes sense. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is what it is. We're not gonna make a big deal about it. And then we have 4 things here, plus this guy. I don't think that's where we want it, Trev. What do we have? And then we have these 2, or these 3. Violin case, and a cello gig bag. So 4, 2, and 1. There's nothing really great. I think the 2, we're going to want another music shelf. So let's get that. We're just going to work through this piece by piece. The 4 is the problem, because I kind of want 2 more of the stylish ones. I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. We're going to make this like a big, nice, modern situation. And then I guess the cello gig bag just on one wire shelf, or maybe we put those on another circular thing. I don't know. We'll see what we decide there. Oh, shoot. We needed the mirrored. Let's do a stylish and 2 mirrored. Go ahead, Greg. Sorry about this, buddy. Really working through some issues here. I kind of feel like this is going to look a little bit silly with so many display shelves, but I just like, I like having it look a little bit better than just like straight up wire racks. I think if everything else looks this good, you definitely need something better going on. So let's take this mirrored. We can put this over here so it's going to be facing the same way. We're going to put our violin and violin case on these just like so. I think we bought one too many of these. And then we can have these subs on this kind of a situation. So all of our speakers are in one spot. And I'm pretty sure that leaves us with just the cello gig bag. I mean, I kind of feel like maybe we just put these along this way. I just feel like, again, space is a hard thing. I don't love that. We're going to put this guy over in this corner. We want him out a little bit more, I think. We're going to have these maybe kind of situated like this. Have these do the opposite thing, so it's all a little bit even. So this is like halfway point of this one, so it's going to be something like that. Actually pretty centered there. That's not bad. So we've got that happening, but then we've got to figure these things out. Maybe we just have these over here because these are kind of electronics too. That actually works out. Okay, so these are pretty well centered already. It's not perfect. I think we got to cheat this way a little bit. So we put those there, these right next to that. That looks nice. So it's still in the same realm, but not exactly the same. And then we just need the cello gig bag. I don't know. Do we have these kind of like this? I don't know if we would want a straight line or to have them. Oh my gosh, bro, this is pain. I like them back to back. I like them either against the wall or back to back. And if we can't have back to back, I think I'm going to do against the wall. I also don't like the end cap situation that we had. So maybe we just put one over here, just kind of random, but I guess it is what it is. Move this guy down a little bit. So we've got records. We've got more I think we have to do an end cap. Otherwise it doesn't really make sense. Let's cheat it this way a little bit. Make sure we get this guy nice and centered, just like that. I mean, that already looks infinitely better. And then we just got to figure out this stupid gift bag. Or do we just take this off the menu? I was going to do one ugly shelf, but actually I have an idea. It's not going to be oh, it's the wrong freaking, bro, it looked the opposite. Which one is this? This is the style. We need, oh, hold on, toss that. We need the mirrored. I want the top on the left and the other one on the lower one on the right. Look at this. Stylish music shelf. Top on the left, lower on the right. Come on now. Last one today, Greg, I promise, but I've got my fingers crossed, bro. There's no way this is actually the end. We'll see. But we're going to be able to put this guy like this. I want the customers to walk up to it so it could be flush against the wall. Beautiful. And then we'll just have 2 cello bags over here. Why not? Okay. Bam. That looks so much better. I'm not super stoked on this. I wish we had even on these. Oh, we're missing a spot too. Let's grab one of these, throw those up there. Everything else looks good. Let's go unpause our people. That would be a total me thing to do. Oh, there's a pause all button and a resume all. Perfect. That's good to know. But that'd be something that I forget to get them working again, and then we're wondering why we're not making any money or anything. But all right, so we'll get this thing back down here. Actually really like how this turned out. I like that the walls are even. I mean, it's not bad. I wish we had a better end cap situation, or at least a double end cap, but that looks so much cleaner and so much nicer than what we had before. So I'm happy with that. One thing I have been wanting to look into is the flooring. Dude, I feel like it's a little bit awkward. I don't even know. How do you even do the floor? Oh, it's 2. How do I change? Is it something I have to purchase? Okay, so we can select here. I mean, black could be kind of cool. Oh, music concrete flooring. If it's music, we could try it. So if we come up here, we're going to be able to do all of these. Do we want to make this like a slightly different color here? I hate how it's so hard edged, you know what I mean? I guess if you're changing flooring, that kind of makes sense. But I just feel like it's kind of awkward because it's like the normal concrete flooring and then just bam, random blackness, darkness, then redness, then whiteness. That's a little throwback. But if we have this like this, I mean, that does look pretty nice. Maybe if we bring it all the way to the wall. It's something we're gonna have to mess with the whole store. I think we need, like, you know, nice white floors and stuff down there. I like the continuity of everything being the same. I mean, we could just do the same across the board. Like looking at this versus looking at this, that's pretty nice. We'll leave that as is for now, but we're gonna have to decide what we're gonna do with this and take a look at some of the other options in the future. But dude, there we go. All right, we are officially caught up on this game, but I guarantee by the time I post this video, there are gonna be other updates. So there's gonna be more stuff coming soon, but this looks really nice. Just a little rainbow of musical equipment. We have more slots than we've ever had. It's more open, gives people more room to shop. You know, hey, I'm gonna go pick up the CD. Wait, I actually wanted a really expensive $344 red V guitar. I'm gonna go buy that too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in our next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.